Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Born King Media. You know what it is. It's your boy Antonio Lamar. Right back at you another post game show. OU versus Tulane. You know what I'm saying? Probably a little tighter than I would like, but we here. We won 3-0 now. Couple tight games. Ain't looking the greatest. But before we get to that, I am here with my cousin, my boy. Northside Bears legend.
What's up?
Garcia Tar. What up, Trey?
What's up, man? What's up?
Nothing, man. Just got through watching this game.
Yeah.
Went over to homie Nino house.
Yeah, okay.
You know what I'm saying? Went over there. We was watching it, man. Started out pretty decent. Probably didn't. I say probably the second half really didn't. It seemed like Tulane found their bearings a little bit, started running the ball a little bit,
Yeah.
um, doing a lot more than what I wanted them to do. But after the end of the day, they got the victory, so I'm not too upset. Now it's a lot of things that I know we could talk about. I know a lot of people probably wanted to see some things that we didn't see. Running game could have been a little better. Um, I thought Jackson ran the ball a little well. Um, but a couple things. But anyway,
It,
overall,
I feel like the
overall, what you
biggest
think?
thing, one of the biggest things I've seen in here was the talent of Jackson Arnold.
Okay,
Like how fast he is.
okay,
He's able to be able to run the ball, break tackles, make the play on his feet.
yeah,
And then so I don't think he showcased his arm that well because it was a lot of quick passes, but I think I know I think I have a reason or a feeling I got a reason why it's like that.
okay.
The plays that gotta run.
Yeah, it was a lot of quick stuff, a lot of things that was they was letting the ball go real fast.
Uh-huh.
It wasn't like a real dynamic a passing game down the field, which that's what I'm really looking for. I think
Yeah,
that the offensive line, although they wasn't like super terrible, but they wasn't great either. They was
right.
kind of wishy-washy. Had some good drives where I thought they was picking things up. I thought the running backs picked up a couple blitzes really nicely.
Yeah,
Taylor Tatum did a couple times, which is for a freshman that's really great. But still, all in all, got a little shaky.
yeah. Even the touchdown that he ran, he
Mm-hmm.
the right side of the line collapsed, so he had to get out of there, and then he just took off. But the rest of the line held up at least that play. But it was a lot of plays where it was just he didn't have that much time. So
Right.
when they try to make like extend the plays or get longer plays, I think that's when they started kind of falling behind or they started kind of stalling on the offense.
Mm-hmm.
And so
And
the running game is it's like a hard push to be there, and then it's like even the interception he threw, he had to dodge somebody out just to get the ball out of there fast and do jump to play.
yeah.
So it makes sense for him to throw that pick with somebody in his face.
Right. And he threw the pick. It was he when he was I can understand when he was looking at the dude, he was open. By the time he had to duck, come underneath the other dude, by the time he came back up throwing it, dude
Yeah,
across his face, got the
yeah,
interception. So those are the type of things that I think a young quarterback is gonna learn from. And I mean, listen, guys, he's still just a what is he, a redshirt freshman or a true sophomore? One or the other. But it's his
right.
second
Fresh
year
start.
on the team. So I'm not totally impressed with him yet, and I don't think I'm supposed to be. I mean, everybody's not, Michael Vick coming in a freshman year or Lamar Jackson type. You know what I'm saying? So, but I put you this way. I thought he looked better than he did last week.
Right. Like I said, he looked way more athletic. And I'm like, man, okay, hold up.
Right?
I
He
ain't
like,
know he was,
hey,
yeah, I ain't know he's stiff arming people and running, you know what I mean, stuff. Right. I was like, wait a minute. That's
oh yeah, he has some nice runs for sure.
yeah, I see that. I see the running game. I see his ability to run, but I don't think the offensive lines was holding up enough for him to make big plays down the field in the passing game.
And see, I can agree with that because I just think that once the offensive line improves more and he starts being able to sit back there and actually go through his reads, I know he's kind of got happy feet, kind of moving around a little fast for you, but I think
Hmm.
he getting pressure so fast, he's just not comfortable. You know what I'm saying? And it's gonna take a
Right.
little bit for him to get comfortable. And that's normal, especially when you're dealing with, like I said, a young guy, freshman, sophomore, whatever. Only his third start, fourth start,
Yep.
including last year bowl game. Um, I think I'm starting to I feel decent about it. I know a lot of people still calling for his head, still acting like they need to put somebody else in the game. To me personally, I just
Right.
think that's a little ridiculous.
It's kind
I,
of like the box. Like when you actually go to a boxing match and you hear people, everybody just want to brawl or they just want somebody to get knocked out.
mm-hmm.
And you know what I'm saying? When you don't see that, you don't want to see the work. You don't want to see the technique. You just want to see people start booing, and you're like, So it's like when you don't, when he's not throwing for 300 and something yards a game,
Yeah.
that's not, and everybody's like, well, oh man, we need to get somebody else in there. No, I don't think that's not going to fix the problem. I don't think.
No, it's not gonna fix the problem. I mean, we still got a lot of growing to do as far as Jackson
Yeah.
Arm's concerned. Like, why would we can't rush. Listen, I don't know if people remember Quinn Ewers for Texas when he was a freshman, sophomore, how terrible he looked. He looked terrible actually at times. And like
Hmm.
people was calling for him to get benched. Matter of fact, I think he might have got benched a time or two for the black dude that started behind him. But anyway,
Yeah.
now look at him. He out here doing what he got to do. He balling. He took them to the playoffs last year. You
Yeah.
know what I'm saying? So you just got to be patient with these quarterbacks. I know we paying them a lot of money, so that's the difference in college football now. That we paying
Hmm.
people so much, I think that we kind of getting ahead of ourselves sometimes. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like we want it, like it got to happen right now. But it's like it doesn't, it doesn't have to be that way necessarily. Anyway, my
So
bad. I'm
from the
over.
running
Go ahead. I'm over posting
from the
shit.
running backs, kind of moving to from the running backs, did you see anything like from the running backs that was impressive or not impressive or what needs work?
I thought Taylor Tatum was doing a decent job running the football whenever he got the chance. Sometimes he got boggled up stuff. I was more impressed with the fact it was a nice blitz pickup that he did on
Hmm.
one of those plays where I was like, okay, because I think that's the reason why he probably hasn't been playing as much as we think he should. Because
Yeah.
young boys, it's hard for them to pick up the pass pro. You know what I'm saying? So
Yeah.
but I think he did a good job on that play. I think he did all right. Gavin Sawchuk is really disappointing me right now. I'm gonna keep it real. Gavin, if you're
I felt
listening,
like
if
he lost
somebody
some
tell
weight or something.
something happened with Gavin, he's hesitant back there. If it's any of his family members or Gavin himself, so happy to see the show. Gavin, get your shit together, please, and hit the damn hole, son. You're not Le'Veon Bell. Please get up in there, run the ball. I need it. I need you to get right up
Yeah.
because I like him. I got faith in him. You know what I mean? He just ain't doing what he supposed to do right now. I don't know what's going on. I
Yeah.
don't know if he got too light. I don't know what's happening with him.
I don't know. He looks smaller, but yeah, I was used to him hitting the hole and with some with some power in it.
Yeah, with some authority out there.
Well, yeah.
But not looking the greatest for Gavin. Hopefully he picks it up. Barnes, Javante Barnes, man. What can I say? Yeah, I mean, he's Javante Barnes. He doing what he do, man. He doing what Javante do.
Yeah.
Uh, running straight ahead for the most part. Don't break it many tackles. Don't wiggle off nobody. He gonna
Right.
get what's there. Javante Barnes pretty much getting what's there,
Yeah.
whatever's offered to him.
Which this is where I say that where I have my critique about the offensive line is every time. I mean, they don't get very much push, and like when they do get to the second level, it's like either linebackers are there or somebody chopping them down anyway. So it's
Hmm.
like they gotta. It's like almost gotta. It's hard to find a hole because the linemen are probably like one step back or they might be one step forward, and then that's when they just I feel like they went finding it, but like you said, I don't think they're running very hard. I don't think they had that confidence in the offensive line to go where the hole's supposed to be and be there full speed
Yeah, man, I need
or
them.
ready to make a cut. They ready to go dance and figure out which way they want to go. It's not. It just ain't looking as good as it could be, I guess.
All right, I need them hitting the hole, getting straight to it. Let me, you know what
Yeah,
I mean?
right.
I don't understand what the hell's going on with
Especially
Tulane.
against a team like Tulane, which is not saying like they ain't nothing, but you would believe our offensive line was better enough to push that team around when you needed to. When you get up in points and it's like, all right, let's just run the ball out. I mean, all right, we got third and four, third and one, fourth and one. We should easily get 1 yard. I don't feel like that was happening.
It wasn't happening.
No.
It's ridiculous. Like we should definitely be able to get 1 to 2 yards, pick up the first downs,
Uh-huh.
keep the ball moving. But somehow we out here getting pushed back. I see linemen still not getting no push. It's ridiculous. Um,
Yeah.
the offensive line, man.
Yeah.
We got it. I know some injuries going
And
on
I know
here.
that, and I hear that. Yeah, it's like some injuries and stuff like that. But
Injury
that's
things going on,
you
but
can obviously see that part.
I'd like to believe, even with injuries, that we
You
could
can,
go out here and move the likes of Temple, Houston, and Tulane around.
right.
Obviously, that is not the case.
Uh-huh.
I have not seen such activity. We have not been able to we have not been able to just move the chains, run the ball
Right.
like we supposed to. I don't understand
I feel
what the
like
hell
I
is
said,
going
I feel
on.
like Jackson Arnold kind of put a lot of stuff into his hands. There was a lot of quick QB run plays that he made happen, and I don't know if we can live on that. I mean, in college, he should be able to. He seemed like he's talented enough to do that. But once he gets to, like you said, once we get to these next 4 or 5 games, it's going to be a real. It's going to be a test of how much he can pull the team, the offense, how much he can pull the
Mhm.
offense on.
Yeah, definitely. Because we got Tennessee next, so
Mm-hmm.
we already know that's going to be a task right there within itself.
Right.
SEC team, Josh Heupel coming in. I think it's in Norman, right? Um, I think it's gonna be Josh Heupel coming back to Norman, probably the first time
Mm-hmm.
as a coach and as a head coach anyway, and probably expected to win the game. To be honest, I expect Tennessee to come out here. They look like they playing better than OU right now, but OU can definitely win the game. But I'm
Yeah.
saying Tennessee is probably gonna. What you think? I think they probably be anywhere from 3.5, 6 point favorite.
They're the favorite.
I
Tennessee.
think well, maybe because they're on the road,
Yeah.
they might that might skew it a little bit.
Yeah.
What
What's
you
the where are they at right now?
who?
Tennessee. I mean, I seen it on their TV earlier, but I didn't see what like are they ranked
Oh yeah. They definitely top 10 right now. I
top
think
10 teams. So
they number 7.
yeah, there we go. That's what I'm saying. I know I seen it earlier. I just can't remember.
Hmm.
So it's a like you said. This is we got 3 games, 3 warm up games, three gut check games, and now this is the one you got to come in and get yourself up there to like, hey, we can. If you believe you want to make the playoffs this year, this is when you gotta win.
Right, they're on top of Kent State right now. Kent
Mm-hmm.
State 7-0, so that's what's going on over there. But anyway, OU wins the game 34-19. Let's go over it a little bit. Let's go. Jackson Arnold was 18 for 29 for 169 yards. Average yards attempt 5.8. That's not very good. One
No,
touchdown, one interception, sacked 3 times, 62% on throws. Not too terrible. He ran the ball though, 14
right.
carries for 97 yards,
There you go.
average 6.9 a carry, 2 touchdowns on the ground. Barnes had 14 carries for 53 yards, average 3.8 a carry. Tatum had 9 carries, 27 yards. He only averaged 3 yards a carry. Sawchuk, 6 carries, 16 yards, 2.7. So basically, every game so far, they're on the average around 3 yards a carry, fellas. That's
Right.
basically what we're looking at. That's
And
what's going
he's
on.
only throwing the ball like five yards down
Mm-hmm.
the field. Screen plays and 5 yards, quick plays.
It's all
The
short.
execution was good though.
Execution
Decent.
was better today.
Yeah.
Deion Burks had 7 catches for 80 yards. Um, Ben Sharp, the tight end, had 4 catches for 28 yards. Reagan's had 1 catch for 13 yards. Javante Barnes had 1 catch for 12 yards. Gavin Sawchuk had 2 catches for 10 yards. Tatum had a catch for 9 yards. Jake Roberts, the other tight end, had 1 catch, 5 yards. Jackson Arnold actually did have a catch, -2 yards on a busted trick play.
Yeah, I
Um,
seen that.
that was kind of nasty, but they did. Defensively, though, I think they did a pretty good job of holding down Tulane. Tulane actually barely lost to Kansas State 34-27, I think a week or two ago. So
hmm
they only put up 19 today. They kind of got away with a little bit far as the defense let them get away with I can't remember, but it was like a pass down the field that they I don't think they should have gave up. But
Right. It was
uh
did the quarterback change?
hmm.
Did they have a quarterback change?
Well, they had another quarterback, the Thompson, number 7. He threw one pass. But
Oh,
he
okay.
that was only 7 yards though. I know what you're talking about though. He came in because I was like, did dude get hurt or what? Because
Yeah,
it
see, I
was
don't
at
know
towards the
why.
end of the game.
I don't know why I didn't notice the quarterback until like the end of the game, and that's when he threw the interception. So I thought the
Mhm.
starting quarterback might have got hurt. He came in.
Yeah. So what did you think about the what do you think they need to improve on, should I say, far as the running game? You think it's just all offensive linemen, or do you think a specific running back need to be in there? How you feeling about the running game?
So the running game, how I was feeling about it, looking at it, it was more. Man, like I said, it wasn't a lot of space,
Hmm.
and then there's no tackles being broken. It's hey, you get to the maybe to the you get just past the line of scrimmage, you get tackled, or I'm saying nothing, no big runs where you shook a tackle off and you ain't running for like 10. I mean, what was the you had the stats there, but what was the longest run? I can't even think if the longest run was more than 10 yards. I'd be surprised. I mean, I didn't catch every single play, but
Nah, shoot,
but
nah,
like
ain't,
to
ain't
for
nothing
them
to be
to
surprised
improve,
about. Longest run, Jackson Arnold, the longest was 47 yards. That was the longest one.
I
But
put
by running back, only
for
14
a running back.
yards for
What's that?
Barnes.
Barnesboro to 16,
14.
14. Was that one of them screen plays that actually throw back?
It was actually a run play.
It was a run
Uh,
play. Okay,
and Tatum, he had an 8 yard run. It was the two longest runs.
okay.
Not very
So
long.
yeah, it was just I feel like
Pause.
there's no space, no push. Uh, I know everybody we Niners fans, so everybody giving Mason and Mason dude like so much props and oh man, look how good he did. But when you watch those highlights, he wasn't getting touched for 5, 6 yards.
Oh,
So
I could have ran for at least a buck
yeah,
on this
like
boy.
and he's downhill. So and then he's running into defensive backs downhill as a running back. He's supposed to break those tackles.
Hmm.
So yeah, people I put a lot of stock when I watch a team or think how good a team is and their offensive line. And so you tell we hurting in that area. And especially, we used to Sawchuk looking a certain way. You would think he was gonna come back this year
Right.
and be better. You don't think you're gonna look worse. So I think the best I think we can do is I think the offensive line got to get out there, and then the running backs have to get the hold. But I think they did good. I mean, they still did good. Like you said, they still won. But hey, against the three teams they played so far, this is supposed to be they supposed to be pushing. They're supposed to be 200, 300 rushing yards from the running
Right.
backs alone.
It should look a lot better. You know what I'm saying? Like
Right,
it should look a lot better than what it's looking, and they
right.
they need to get their stuff together, please.
So I'll be like if we play Tennessee like this, but I mean the same type of things, that's more understandable. You know, You play Alabama like this, but I'm like, okay, that makes sense. But
Right,
when
right, right.
we playing Tulane and Temple, and you supposed to be like
But should be
just
putting up more yards. Let's keep it
yeah,
fun.
just
Let's
putting up
keep it a
yards.
buck.
Yeah,
Yeah. You got to put up more yards. They're not running the football well as they should, for sure. It's nasty work. Let's just keep it real.
yeah,
It's musty energy going on. Uh, I need the offensive line to dig down, get some leverage, and goddamn push somebody out the ball. I'll be honest. I'm tired of looking at it already. Like,
yeah,
get it together already. Like for real. Like, run the
yeah.
damn football. What are we
I
doing?
I
Stop
think
throwing. And you know what?
yeah,
I know they kind of got caught up with running the ball every first down the last couple games. So now they tried to switch it up. I saw them trying to throw the ball a little bit on first down. But sometimes if you're coming off a first down where you just ran, but you ran for the first down, it's nothing wrong with coming back, running the football, pushing it down their throat, pause, and just getting the yards, get us into a third and short. Tired of looking at 3rd and 8, 3rd and 10, 3rd and 11. It's
yeah.
ridiculous. They need to
So
run the damn ball a little bit more when it's crunch time up in there.
hmm
What are we doing? But I guess they saying, hey, we not getting no push. We not gonna. I guess they feeling like they can't run the ball as good as they would like to. So I don't
right.
know what the hell's going on.
And so you could tell the plays are drawn up to be 3-step drop, out, out,
Hmm.
out. And it's just like, oh, were they executing it good? Yes. I think some run out the catch was good by what's the number 6 name?
Who was that?
He was the number 6.
Oh, Burks.
Number, yeah, Merck, he had some good runs or
Yeah,
out the catch,
Dion
run out the
Burks.
catch, and some receptions. He almost had a touchdown besides him getting pushed out of bounds. I think that was the
Hmm.
only bad play from him. I say bad play, but it was a good catch. But
He just
something he
gets
probably would know. Something he learned. I'm pretty sure he learned like, oh man, okay, if I get pushed out of bounds, I got to do that better.
hmm
I think I definitely think though that I don't think I say if the offense did that and the defense wasn't holding up, I think that game would have been a lot. It wouldn't have been as good, or
Well,
we
that's
wouldn't have won it.
listen. That's one thing I will say is I'm feeling so much better about the defense. I know anybody who watches this right now, I appreciate hit the like button, hit subscribe if you haven't already. But anybody watches on the playback, I think you can agree the defense is looking so much better that I'm not as nervous. I remember some Lincoln Riley teams where we be up 21 and I'm still kind of nervous.
You
Like, I don't
nervous?
know if we're gonna win this game.
Yeah,
But
and
if we get the
Tulane is just
offense,
some. Yeah,
go ahead. Now I was just gonna say, if we can get the offense to it's not gonna be at a Lincoln Riley level because as much as we don't like Lincoln Riley, he's a special offensive coordinator. I will admit it. We can all admit that. And he did some special things. He called some nice plays on the offense. That little counter trade gap play that he used to run, special. He used to always get the people going. Now it's provocative. But
yeah,
but as far as the defense, it was trash. You know what I'm saying? But
yeah,
now the defense is holding up now a little bit better.
yeah,
And we got to get used to winning ugly now. You know what I'm saying? We're not gonna win like we used to,
yeah.
putting up 50. It ain't gonna be 52-48 no more. It's
So
gonna
like,
look more like 28-17, or you know what I'm saying?
yeah, I don't know if you remember me asking you before, or when we started saying that we were talking about the defense and talking about the players they was picking up. I was trying to say, do you think the offense was going to suffer from us getting more talent on defense?
And you can see that it is suffering a bit, like far as uh it's hard to say that one got something to do with the other, but it's just a
Yeah,
natural order of things, I think. It's like, yeah, you get your Alabama, Georgia, where they can have the offense and defense rolling sometimes in certain seasons. It doesn't happen every season, but when they do find that offense, they go into that championship. You know what I mean? So I'd rather be in that situation to where I have a defense and all I need to do is find me a sufficient offense, a above average offense. Now we talking playoffs. And I know when Lincoln Riley was here, it was like, playoffs? You know what I'm saying? Well, you couldn't even imagine it. And
Yeah,
then when we did make it, when we should have beat Georgia, we couldn't because the defense couldn't stop Sony Michelle to save their life.
no. And we were losing like we would lose games to like people like we're not supposed to lose to just
Right.
because of the defense just wasn't good at the
Couldn't
time.
stop nobody. But so at least it ain't as pretty, but at least we winning the game still. Like it could have been a situation where we might have lost one of these games.
Right. That's what I was saying. I was just want to say that. I was saying
Uh-huh.
we probably could have lost this game if defense wasn't as good as it is.
Mm-hmm. But so sometimes we gotta be careful to be so fast to jump on the team and like and I was trying to wait for Julia Rogerman to hop in the chat, but let's get to it.
Yeah,
There's a lot of people
yeah,
out
I'm here,
here.
man.
What's
You
that?
hear
Oh, you
me?
here?
Yeah, I'm here.
All right, let's
I
get
was, I
let
was listening. I was listening, man. The O line, man, is trash. Let's
it.
be this. O line is trash. I mean, they can't block nobody. They get no push. You know, so it's bad when when your offense, your quarterback is the leading rushers. That's you
That's not
suckers
it's
as
not a
a
very
running
good
team.
sign. Yeah.
No.
Yeah, he got what 97. You say 90 some yards,
97, I
and
think.
everybody and the starting running back got what 40 something or something like that. That's crazy.
Barnes had 53. That was the high for a running
That's
back.
yeah, and he's not even a starter. So that tell you right there. So it's like,
Oh, the
yeah,
starter had 16 yards on 6 carries, average 2.7 yards a carry.
Right.
you can't, yeah, come on, 2.7. So that's the issue right there. You
And
know,
they gotta be able to run the football.
Yeah.
and you would think that based on him being Sacha being there last year, you would think that you know is it the coaching? I mean, could it be the coaching? Just
What is it, the
like
braids?
yeah. So it's like is it the coaching? Because it's like how is it he can't get no push this year. I mean, I know you lose players to the NFL and all that, but
Lost
I
two
think it's
linemen
to
to
the
the
point,
NFL, for sure.
and then we
two
lost. We
linemen.
had some injuries. It's some injuries, but like you said, you gotta expect injuries. You gotta be ready for injuries.
That's
Right,
true.
So
so
yeah, yeah. So yeah, you're supposed to take a. It's supposed to be like a fallback from that, but not to where you like, man, all right, we got to start over from scratch or something because we lost two
right. So it's
linemen.
like, and then you look at it like, I was talking to somebody, they was telling me like, oh well, we missing receivers and stuff. Like, what they got to do with running the ball though? Down,
Yeah,
you know, that shouldn't
right.
have nothing to do with running the ball. Like,
But I was gonna say,
they
who
would
is
get
the star receiver? Who is that receiver? Who's the receiver we got that we like? This dude is, this is the receiver, the go-to receiver. We need to play, fade to the corner.
Right.
Who is that receiver we throwing to?
Well,
Who we depending on?
it's Deion Burks right now, number 6, but we
Yeah,
missing Nick Anderson, number 4, the big dude. Pause.
yeah.
He's really the stud out there that he hasn't played for whatever reason. I think it is a chest or a shoulder injury. If anybody can comment in the cheesy and let me know, I can't really remember, but he hasn't played yet this year. So that's another thing on top of the center being out. And Bates
Uh-huh.
was in there today, and I think and y'all know our two centers is ranked in the bottom 15 or the bottom 20 of all centers this year. Terrible. You know what I'm saying? We can't.
And then we're doing a hurry up offense. You could tell they were getting tired. Bates was sitting on the ground there, and they tried to help him up, and he got up himself, but you could tell it's like, oh man, he tired. They need to get him in shape. He need to be in better shape, or he just
Right. We
don't
ain't
have
got
to
time to
do
getting
something.
tired out here, man. Come on, man.
Yeah, no,
We're tired. He
he
tired. He
tired.
tired. You know what I'm saying?
Uh-huh.
But anyway, so now let's get to the crux of it. I know that I was leaving Nino's house and I saw a lot of back and forth and going on. You know what I'm saying? Throughout the group text that I got going on my phone. Got a couple different chats. And I saw a couple different people talking about let's put Michael Hawkins in the football game. Now, if you ask me, keep it a hard nut. I don't agree. I think that we got to let the young man struggle and get through it. Like, it's not going to happen overnight. It's not going to happen unless he does it. If you bring in a younger guy with less experience, you think that's going to look any better? Like, far
No.
as throwing the football, yeah, sure, they can do some read option and all that stuff. Michael Hawkins can run the football, but Jackson Arnold can run a little bit too. Like I said, he had the longest run of the day, 47-yarder for any player on our team. So I don't know where y'all stand on that. Or I kind of heard Trey's opinion, but I don't know which one of y'all in the chat was it Junior or you, Roger. Which one of y'all was trying to put Hawkins in the game, and how do you feel about
I
that
mean,
situation?
Junior's always trying to put Hawkins in the game. But
Respect to the last name, but hey.
that's it. That's all. But I would say he. I mean, I don't think it'll make a difference. Because if you can't run the ball, he's gonna look most starstruck. I think, in my opinion.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? That's my opinion.
Yeah, but that's where I'm at with it too. Like, I don't think you bring in a true freshman and he's supposed to look better than the guy who's been there a year already got a couple starts under his belt. Uh, if he's struggling to find his rhythm, what you think? Unless, like I said, unless Nigel Hawkins is just that special, which I didn't see that. Pardon, no disrespect, but I didn't see no Michael Vick or nobody when I seen him play. So. I'm not like anxious to just throw him in there like that, and let's ruin his confidence on top of ruining the guy we paying $1 million to. And that's just the nature of college football these days is this the Jackson Arnold making a lot of money. They
Right.
not finishers. I know that's not a good excuse for a lot of fans, but that is the truth. They not finna pull him out when they paying this boy so much money. You know what I'm saying? Just to keep. But you see, Dylan Gabriel had to leave. We paying him too much money. We gotta start the boy.
And now he up at work and showing up.
Yeah, he doing his thug things. Anything from 20 in, he got you, player.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? 20 in, he got you. You know what I'm saying? Mid game on fleek. You know what I'm saying? He ain't gonna throw it downfield, but anything 25, 20 yards in, I got you, coach. Right on point. And I respect Dylan Gabriel. I would never disrespect Dylan Gabriel just because he came to Oklahoma in a crucial time where we really needed him. And he did us a solid, honestly, because we lost two quarterbacks that was 5 stars in the same year. So that, not a lot of people can deal with that and maintain. You know what I'm saying?
That was the only time I seen where a quarterback kind of came in, I guess supposedly with less experience was with with Spencer, and then Caleb came in to where it changed the dynamics of the whole game.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think that's the part that's gonna win over the game, like Roger was saying. That ain't gonna. I don't think that's gonna. That's not gonna be the same way. I don't think. I think it's gonna be where that person needs to grow in the system. I think, like I said, I think Jackson Arnold looked like the best player on the field. It don't look like the team was being held back from him not being able to make throws. I think he was able to show how athletic and talented he is in this game. And
Man, talk to him a little bit. Man, talk to him, man.
Yeah.
Man, nah,
he
because
pull
that's
a
what.
team, but hey, he might not. He might
Jackson
not be
Arnold
as
don't
good
look.
to pull his team past a couple other teams. So I hope he does. Actually.
Now, what'd you say? What'd you say, Roger?
I said Jackson Arnold should not be looked like the best player on the field. I'm sorry. He's okay and all that. He should not he shouldn't be dominating like he was dominating. Because that's man.
Okay, I heard what you're saying, but at the same time, let's be thankful that he did look like that because without that, hell, we might lose this football game. And Jackson Arnold don't run for 97 yards and 2 touchdowns, we probably lose. That's how bad otherwise it was looking.
Yeah, because he is a running game at this point. It's Blake Bill all over again. The Bill does.
But he can throw better than Blake. But I know what you're saying.
Well, I'm just saying.
I know what you're saying.
We're gonna run. we're gonna run quarterback draw with with a blocker.
We're basically forced
Yeah,
into a situation to run a Blake Bell style offense because our offensive line cannot hold up
it's
in
not
pass
blocking.
protection.
Exactly, they're
All
not
right.
blocking nobody.
We can't block
So,
nobody. So now we forced to look
and I
like
would
we
say
running a mediocre offense.
I wouldn't say it was just necessarily pass protection. I think they're doing it because they don't have no running game, and they
Oh no,
know
the run game shit.
just
I mean, let's keep it a buck. Let's
yeah.
keep it on. But run game trash.
And because of that, that's why they doing that because it's like we're gonna run this to that's the only way we got to get some positive running yards. So we're gonna just run that because the numbers say if you got the quarterback to run, then that makes what it was like it makes the defense have to protect for one extra person, so it makes it a little more.
I see. We got. I see. We got Comanche Sooner in the chat. He said maybe put in Casey Thompson. He's got game time experience. Comanche Sooner, with all due respect, I appreciate you, Playboy, dropping a comment in here. Please hit the like button, subscribe if you ain't subscribed. But man, I just feel like I think we probably know what Casey Thompson is, and as long as we're not losing, I feel like it's better to get the young boy the experience right now. You know what I'm saying? Like, with all due respect, I understand what you're saying with Casey Thompson. Why not try him out? He's been playing. We've seen him throw for over 300 yards before against teams, hurt teams. He did it to us, I think, one time. But anyway, I think we should just let the young boy rock out for right now. Unless it gets really shaky, then he might have to park his son. No. But yeah. But yeah. I think we should roll with Jackson for now. I don't know. That's just me personally, but I appreciate the comment, sir. Yeah, I mean, uh, what else? Defensively, I think they stood up. I saw DeJounte. Let's talk. Hold on. Let's give a round of applause for number 32, R. Mason Thomas. R. Mason Thomas played his ass off. Thank you, sir, for saving us. Because that's pretty much what he did tonight.
Yeah,
and ever since the second quarter, I was over near his house like, no, Art Mason Thomas getting off on boy. He was doing number 69 so dirty. Awesome. He was doing that boy so dirty, it was pathetic. I mean, giving him the blues, man. You know what I'm saying? I mean, doing and then they switched and put him on the other side at the end of the game, and he was working the old boy too over on the other side. It was wild. Good job, Art Mason Thomas, man. Round of applause.
What was his stats? You have him pulled up?
Oh, see, the little app I was on don't have defensive stats. But let me see if I can find it though. When do y'all take over? What y'all think about it while I look for these stats? Did y'all see it? Did y'all see the board?
Yeah, I definitely noticed. I was, of course, the announcers noticed, and everybody kind of pointed it out how what kind of game he was having. I don't know. Like I said, I don't know his stats. I thought he had 2 interceptions.
No, he's on the D line.
But it's good. I've seen multiple good plays like that from the defense. But
I know, yeah.
it's good to have a game where a defensive player show out. I like that.
Man, you gotta love that for sure. But Shizzle, my nizza. Nah, he showed out what we had. I know I saw Bowman with the interception towards the end of the football game on the tip drill. That was a nice play. Donnie Walker, who should have had an interception earlier in the game, went right through his hands. Quarterback looked at him, threw it right to him, went straight through his hand. I said, boy, that's why you play DB, sir. You know what I mean? We can't trust you. You know what I'm saying? And then, but he did tip the ball up in the air. I think the linebacker Cobra McKenzie tried to grab it. He popped it up in the air. And of course, missed a 6 interception, 3 touchdowns last year. Billy Bowman comes through with the interception, man. Shout out to Billy Bowman, man. I think he Texas finest. You know what I'm saying? Been balling since high school. Been that team captain type guy. Shout out to Billy Bowman, man. Could have went to the league last year, but decided to stay. Him and Danny Studsman. I appreciate you, boss, because we really need you out there with a lack of experience. And Gentry Williams keep getting hurt at corner. And I need I need somebody to step up and show out. And that's what he do every time. Like I can depend on him to make it happen. Mr. Make It Happen. I think I'm gonna start calling him Mr. Make It Happen. Billy
You
Bowman.
said you talking about Danny Studsman too, right?
Oh, Danny Stud, man. Like I said, him, Danny Studsman. Yes,
Yeah.
Danny Studsman and Billy Bowman. Them is two studs out there. And Danny could have went to the league as well last year and decided to stay.
So I don't know. I
Appreciate it.
guess maybe I was just watching something else. I thought somebody had multiple interceptions.
Nah, should have been multiple interceptions. Like I
Okay.
say, unless I missed something, you know what I mean? Because I did step outside
Okay.
for a second, but unless I missed something,
No, no, I'm not. I'm not seeing it on the stat book either.
you got the
Maybe I
defense
was just
stats
looking.
pulled up.
This kind of who had how many tackles they got and
Yeah, yeah.
interceptions.
Run some of them names down for me if you can, because I can't for
So
some reason I'm not finding it over here.
so just off of Google. So they got they switched up on me.
Is it
Defense.
Yahoo?
Studsman 6 for 6, 6 tackles, 66 assist tackles. Let's see, we had Bowman had 3 tackles, 1 interception.
Mm-hmm.
Spears Jennings 6 tackles and 1 assist,
Okay.
and then everybody else kind of three
Do we
tackles,
have any sack? I mean, how many sacks do we have?
1
Who all has sacks?
sacks. 3 sacks from Thomas,
Let's go.
R.A.M. Thomas,
Yeah, I'm 32.
Mason
Ball.
Thomas, right?
Yep, R. Mason Thomas.
Yeah, yeah. So he had 3 sacks.
All right, that's it.
That's like the most I've, like I said, from that they're showing me.
Okay.
He got 3 sacks by himself, so nobody else got any sacks on here
Uh,
that they showing.
okay. Well, hey, at least somebody balled out. Gee. You know what I'm saying? I noticed that David Stone, the 5-star freshman D tackle, I don't think he got any burn tonight. I know a lot of people be looking forward to him playing. Oklahoma native. With the IMG Academy with Jay Jackson, number 65 on the D line, who is starting and is playing a lot. Uh, he played decent. I saw him get pushed off the ball a couple of times, but for the most part, he was playing pretty decent. I like our freshman looking good. We got Eli Bourne out there, number 23, which is Peyton Bourne, number 22's little brother.
Mhm.
He got a lot of burn out there today. I seen him out there playing pretty decent. Um, like I said, Taylor Tatum had some tough, hard runs. Nothing really, he didn't really get to break nothing to pop nothing today, but
Yeah,
he was running hard, running tough. But man, it is what it is. Um, Overall, look, they won the game. Like I said, we ain't gonna hold it up too much long, I guess. I ain't finna wait on everybody forever to pop in the
yeah.
chats because I got things to do. What up? I see Boom Squad in the chat. He said, "What's up, y'all? What up? What up, Boom Squad?
So what's
Appreciate you,
up?
man. Hit the like button, hit the subscribe button if you haven't already. You know what I mean? We definitely coming in every post game. I'll be right here trying to do more shows during the week, but boys be busy. I do what I can. And but what was I about to say? I think that's about all, unless y'all got anything else y'all wanted that y'all had any thoughts on and during the game, like anything you want to get in here before we get up out of here.
Uh, can you hear me?
Yep.
I
Yep.
would say just, you gotta run the ball, man. You know,
Huh?
if you can't run the ball, you ain't ready to do nothing. I think next week it's gonna be real telling because I don't care. Their defense is pretty good now. Everything is decent, but if they on the field a lot of times because the offense is going 3 and out, it's not gonna be good. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
'Cause eventually they're gonna wear down. It's gonna be, it's gonna be real bad. Cause like you know they can't be on the field all the time. Yeah, you got these dudes making special plays, but how long that's going? How long can you live on that?
Right. Yep. So,
Facts. I
yep.
can't argue with that, Playboy.
No.
Can't argue with that. Trey, anything you got to say before we get the hell up out of here, man? after the
I can
victory.
see.
Nino, what up? What up? What up? See Nino in the
Oh yeah,
chat.
he
He
got
said
in
the
here.
QB run game. Sheldon Lamey, I see you in the chat. He said boomer, and I like to
QB.
say sooner. Yeah, I mean, I know
Uh,
Nino had to go make a run. He was gonna hop in for sure. He had to go make a run, but I appreciate you popping in, my bro. You know what I'm
yeah.
I wish
saying?
Nino was on. I wish Nino was on here. I had boy. They
Hey, he
post.
does. Hey, I know. I was
They
trying.
post.
I was trying to wait long as I can. I'm trying to wait. Like I said, if he close, bye. If you about ready to have on, I might can wait a couple more minutes, but but I still gotta go grocery shopping. So I gotta get some groceries, man. So for the fan bam, I need some of that simply lemonade, that blueberry too. I'm saying I need that. I need that blueberry and that raspberry, simply. You know what I'm saying in my life right now. But but anyway, the boy say I stay ready. Y'all ready?
Stay ready.
But if you back to the house shit, pop in, bro. He said we better get better. 6-6 season ahead. That's what Sheldon Laney said in the chat. I
Oh
heard you,
yeah, it
bro.
was. When I looked at the
I
rest of the
heard you.
season, it was looking bleak for that. But I'm hoping. Like I was going to say, I see the coaches trying to work with what they got. They changed up the play call, a lot shorter plays. They was executing the plays. Like you said, we do have to run the ball way better. You can't. We ain't gonna be able to live off of Jackson Arnold like making big plays down the field, rushing like that.
Right.
I don't think. Maybe I don't. I hope he can do it, but I don't know if we can make that whole season like that. So
Right. I'll put it this way.
I see like
Now go ahead. My bad, bro. Go ahead.
if they could draw up, if they start drawing them some better run plays, maybe outside the tackles, maybe something. They way better coaches than I would ever be. They way smarter than I. They got that's their job to sit up and
Right.
make plays. So you think you could figure out, hey, okay, the offensive line is as strong as we like it to be. This is where we got to change it up for us to get some rushing yards. So hopefully they'll keep up. They'll get better with that, and we can hit some big plays, and then we can come in and shock a Tennessee, and we be that team that's supposed to lose, and then we upset them. It you
Right.
know
Because
it can
as of
happen.
right, and as of right now, I'm gonna look at it damn near like an upset if they beat Tennessee. Like, I mean, I feel like
Uh-huh.
just keeping it a buck, keeping the high nut. I think Tennessee should win the game, probably. But hey, man, I'm proud with my boys. Hopefully, we can get some running game going. Like you said, like Nino said, he was saying it all game. He was asking me, since you ain't here, Nino, I'm gonna speak for you a little bit. The boy said that why ain't y'all
All
running the
right.
ball? You know what I'm saying? If Jackson Arnold can run, and why not use his legs? You know what I'm saying? If that's how we got to win right now, that's just how we got to win right now. And like I said, today he ran for
Right.
97, 2 touchdowns. So they did do that a little bit, but I feel what he was saying. Though maybe we should push it a little bit. Maybe that's the best thing we got going. Why not push that
Yeah.
ahead, and why not run the ball consecutive? I mean, have they ran the ball 2 consecutive plays? I
I
mean,
don't know. I don't know about that.
honestly, have they ran the ball 2 plays in a row?
I couldn't tell you. Maybe if
For
it was
real,
like
like
a
maybe
short
once or
game,
twice.
like a second short and then the third and short.
Right, right. My boy say he driving right now. That's what's up, man. Yeah, but keep your eyes on the road, man. Keep them girls safe. You know what I'm saying? Holler at you, but I got you. I got you, player. I got you. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, he was definitely spitting facts during the game, talking about that, and
Yeah.
but I feel the same way. But if y'all done with your closing thoughts, um, I will say this. Y'all stop calling for Michael Hawkins to get in the game. That's not gonna change shit. Let me just keep it buck. Oh, you fans, let's stop doing this, okay? They got to
Oh
improve
yeah.
on the O line. They got to get the running game going. That will open up so much more. Jackson Arnold will be able to have time, be able to develop, be able to come to the $1 million quarterback that we're paying him. So hopefully he will develop into that. But we got to give the boy a shot, man. Pulling him out and letting him transfer somewhere else to develop, that's not the answer, I don't think. I don't think that's the answer. I don't think that's what we need to do. Michael Hawkins, he's fine. He gonna be there, y'all. I mean, we share the same last name, so of course I would love to see my little cousin get in the game. You know what I mean? I would love to see little cuz get in the game. But
Y'all crazy with that.
Hey, I'm just saying, I let see the cook in the game, but I'm going to hold out. I'm going to hold out. You know what I'm saying? He'll be all right. I can see him another year or two down the road. It's okay. You know what I'm saying? I'm not going to
Yep.
push him and force him into the game, and we don't need to, y'all.
You
That's
think
all
he
I'm saying.
gonna stay there that long though?
If he do, if he don't, if he do,
On
hey,
riding the
hey,
pine?
listen, if he leave and Jackson Arnold is balling, why should I care? Because last name Hawkins? Nah.
No, I ain't talking about that. I'm just saying, even if he got upside, that you know, nowadays you got to put these kids in there.
But
They ain't.
have we seen anything that tells you that he's better than Jackson Arnold?
I mean, I'm just listening to Junior. Junior say he's 12 and 9. You know,
Man,
it's a
we ain't seen
but
the
that's
boy. I ain't seen him layer a ball yet. I ain't seen him. Listen, let
he
me
ain't
see
seen him
him.
throw a pass yet.
Let me see him throw a pass over the linebacker and drop it into a receiver cutting across the middle of the field. Then I'd be like, all right.
Yeah,
Okay. Until
right.
then, I don't know what the hell to say, man.
With defensive tackles on with their hands in his face, huh?
Right. Let me see the boy work first before I get to pulling Jackson Arnold at the game.
Yeah.
Like Nino just said, I see in the chat. He said, throw a timing pass. You know what I mean? Let me see him throw the ball while the receiver back is to him and turn around and catch that hole on time in rhythm. You know what I mean? Hit as soon as he hit that back foot. Drop it in
Yeah.
there. Let me see some of that first.
Yeah.
We talking about pulling the young boy out the game. Come on, man. Let's let it work first.
Yep.
Straight up, man. But anyway, man, I appreciate you too, man. My guys, my cousins, man. My boy Trey, my boy Roger popping in on me. My boy Nino in the chat. Hey, Boomer Squad in the chat. Sheldon Lamy in the chat. Comanche Sooner in the chat. I appreciate y'all, man. Y'all drop back in on the next time. I'm gonna try to drop some more shows this week. We supposed to do a preview show this morning. That was my fault. Me and Nino supposed to do one, but I went to sleep late last night and woke up late this morning, so I had time. And so
Yeah.
shoot. I'm gonna try to get to it this week though. And like I said, I appreciate everybody. And all I want to say is just, man, we gotta keep the faith, y'all. We can't just hop
Oh.
off the bandwagon and ride out like that, yeah. All right. It's
Oh
no
no, we're
hey.
not hopping off the bandwagon. We're just being real.
No, no, no doubt. I'm not talking about y'all. I'm just speaking to the audience, to the OU fans in general, because I see a lot of that going on Twitter and on Instagram. But I'm just saying, let's just calm down. You know what I'm saying? See how it goes. We probably it's a 95%. No, it's a 98% chance we're not gonna win the national championship this year. So let's not get ahead of ourselves, guys. Let's just let the team develop. Hopefully, we get an offense rolling. That's all I want to see for sure. That's my last words. I'm done. I'm done. Y'all good? Yeah. So if y'all straight, I'm straight, and we can go and get up out of here, man.